Well, hey, good day there. It's Wrench Gear here again. Today's project is we're going to do an oil change on this Mercury 15 horse 4-stroke. This is a very simple thing to do. Only takes a couple of minutes. Let me get this hood off of this thing here. Show you what we got going on here. All right, so this one here has an oil filter. Some of the smaller ones don't. All the bigger ones do, obviously, on 4-strokes. No oil filters on 2-strokes at all. So we're going to look at what kind of oil we need here to go into this thing. So here they're giving you a temperature range between 10W30 and 25W40. Yeah, so I'm operating in warmer temperatures, I guess, 2540. You can take either one. However, if you're below +4, well, it's going to be freezing anyway, so I'm not sure how much you're using it at 10W30, but anyway, 25W40. I don't have any 25W40. And I don't want to use this because I think it's going to be a little bit too thin for the temperatures that I am running at. I don't have time to run out and get any today. This thing's got to get done today. So what we're going to use is, we're going to use somewhere halfway in between. We're going to use some 15W40. So we got the 40 part of it right, and that's kind of really what we're interested in, is this 40 compared to the 30. This is thinner oil for cold weather temperatures, cold temperature weather, whatever you want to call it. The 25W40 is thicker. The main one we're interested in is that 40, and I got a 40 on that 15W40. The 15 is halfway between the 10 and the 25 anyway. That's more winter stuff. W stands for winter. This is a little bit thicker again here at 25. So I'm somewhere in between. 15W40 is going to work great in this. I would really like to go and get some Quicksilver, Merc Cruiser, whatever, 25W40. But like I said, I don't have time for it today, and this thing's got to get done today. It's got to go out tonight. So this thing has 1 liter oil capacity of 1 liter. So it's very easy. You measure it out and dump it in, and it's all good. I also don't have a big bucket here to stand this thing up in and fill full of water and get it running today. So, or running here. So we're going to change it. We're going to measure in 1 liter of oil going into here. And when the thing hits the lake tonight, we will start it up and check it all out. So here we go. Okay, so it would always be nice when you want to change your oil that you could get this thing running and warm it up, so you have warm oil to come scooting out of there really nicely. But as I said, I have no way of starting this thing and warming it up today, so I'm just going to have to go for what it is. This is the oil drain on this engine. Could be located somewhere differently on yours, but on this one we got this here, and this is an 18 millimeter head on that one, so we're just going to wrench it off. Going to wrench it off while it's in its vertical condition there, so it's easier to get at. That one was actually a little bit too loose, possibly, but so that's loose. So now what Mercury would like you to do is they would like you to tilt the motor all the way up to full tilt. And then flop it over on its side. And now they want you draining it that way to get everything out of there. Yeah, that stuff's mighty black. Alright, so we're gonna let it come out. Okay, the wind's gonna blow it all over the place on me, so now I gotta hold this here for a little bit. Now what they would like you to do is they would like you to spin that baby back in there and then put the motor vertical again. So we're just going to hand tighten that in. And my neighbor's cutting the lawn here. It's going to get noisy. And we're going to put them vertical again. And now there's some pockets in the engine where oil is trapped, and it's going to be draining down into that area, and we're going to drain it again in a couple of minutes. So while that engine's draining out into the bottom there a little bit more, we're gonna take this oil filter off. I'm gonna jam a couple of rags down in there and get this oil filter off. These are pretty small filters, small diameter, and some of these wrenches don't work all that great on them. So this one isn't too bad. It'll kind of grip in there if you really cinch it up all the way and get it off. There it goes there. Okay. If you don't put them on so hard next time, there might come off, or last time might come off a little easier this time. So we're gonna get this oil bucket ready, so I got somewhere to put this oil filter if a bunch comes splashing out of there. Jam these rags in there better. Okay, so we're gonna spin him off. Okay. All right, that's not too bad. Got him off. Yeah, not too bad. Not too much came out of there. So we're gonna put him upside down on that oil drain and let him drain out. Clean this all up a little bit here. Okay. All right, that's good. Nice and clean. Not much down in there. It's all pretty good. A little bit down in there. Get onto it a little bit better in there. Okay. Yeah, that's all pretty good, I think. Okay, so now I'm going to leave him off for a minute. And we're going to open up this oil fill. And we're going to tilt the motor back up and flop it over and get that drain plug out of there. And we're going to let him go for a couple more minutes. And he can do what he wants. Okay, we'll come around to this side here. And get rid of that oil filter off of that drain pin. Okay. Okay. That was my filter wrench. All right, so yeah, that's how much more came out of there now. Might not even hurt to flip that up and down one more time just for the heck of it. Anyway, I'm gonna put this down. Is it gonna leak on a? Oh, I'm gonna put this in. I think I'm gonna make it vertical one more time, just to make sure that we're getting it all. Might be unnecessary, but I got another extra couple minutes here, don't matter. So we're going to give it another minute or two to sit. All right, so this is what I've been using, and they've been working good for me, so I'm continuing to use it. There's a number on it, so yeah, that's what I've been doing, and had them on for numerous oil changes here, and it's been working good. So we're going to put the new filter on here. Just going to wipe this out one last time, so we don't have stuff smoking like crazy in there and running out and dripping out and whatever else. But no, it's all nice and clean in there now. Okay, so we're going to take a little bit of fresh oil, and we're going to wipe it on this here, on this O-ring here. Make it come off easier next time. Okay, so he's touched the block surface there now, the mating surface, so we're going to try and spin him another half a turn or so. It's a little difficult thing to do on such a small filter and it's in confined area, but okay, he's on there pretty good. That thing's never going to leak on its own. Good. Okay, we're going to try this oil draining here one last time. See if there's anything left in here. Yeah, another little shot. That was it. So it's down to a drip now. So we'll call that good. It's dripping on the roller of this trailer. Put a rag on there. Okay, so we're gonna let it give it a minute or so, and let it drip all out. That's probably good enough anyway. Check the seal on here. Looks good. You know, it's always a good idea to replace that, but I don't have any, so that's how it is today. All right. So grab our wrench here again. And we're going to tighten this guy up. Don't have to go crazy on it. It's just small, little motor. Doesn't need anything more than just a good snug. That's about it there. Good. I'm sure there's torque spec on. There's torque spec on everything in the whole world, but I don't have it. And I'm sure that that's going to be all okay. All right, so I got 1 liter measured into here for 1 liter. And we're just going to dump him in there. All right, there it is, 1 liter in, and that'll do it. So that's how easy it is to change oil on one of these little guys here. You know, you got all your stuff sitting here, and you know, are well versed in doing it. You can do this. This is a 10-minute job, nothing to it. So that's it. Throw the hood back on it, and we're going to get this thing in the lake tonight. Start it up. Shut it off, let it drain for a bit into the crankcase there. Check the oil on the dipstick here. A dipstick on this one here to check. And make sure it's in that range here somewhere. And it'll be all good. So that's it. Very easy, very simple. So if you like this content there, let me know, and I'll continue to bring stuff like this to you. Please hit the like and subscribe for me, and make a comment down below, and I'll keep doing all this kind of stuff. So until I see you on the next one, this is Wrench Gear, and thanks for watching.